Hello students, continuing from the previous class where we have done frequency transformation, there we understood that any design we have to start with low pass filter, then corresponding whatever filter is asked we have to transform in H of S equation, where instead of S we will be substituting whatever is needed for that particular filter. Let us see an example. In this example today we will design a high pass filter using frequency transformation. I just keep the relevant example 3, where here design of a high pass filter that meet the following specifications. First, maximum passband gain or attenuation, what we call, is 2 decibel. Passband edge frequency is 200 radians per second. Minimum stop band attenuation is 20 decibels. Stop band edge frequency is 100 radians per second. This is the example to be solved. Please see that we have to design high pass filter. Now I just draw the high pass filter characteristic for whatever is given here. This is decibel or gain or magnitude. This is frequency in radians per second. What we are asked to design? High pass filter. Let us draw the characteristic which is given. In high pass filter, you know that this is the characteristic. And what is given in the example? Example says that the passband edge frequency is 200. Passband edge frequency is 200 radians per second. Okay, radians per second. Now this is passband. Here onwards the signal is passed 200 radians per second. Where is stop band edge? It is 100 radians per second. It is 100 radians per second. You can see that here down the line the signal is stopped. We have to understand that stop band is small, or stop band edge frequency is small as compared to passband edge frequency. In case of our low pass filter, you have observed that the passband is less. The same thing if you had designed a low pass, if you are asked, the passband would have been 100 and stop band would have been 200. So as to do this design with frequency transformation, we need to do first step, which is backward substitution, what we call, or initial step. You need to have an initial step. What we do, whatever design given to you, you are finding out the corresponding low pass filter data. I mean to say here, say I will start with normalized omega passband edge is equal to 1 radians per second. Okay, and then I have to find the stop band. As I told you, just imagine that you have transformed this into a low pass filter design. What happens? Okay, low pass filter design. I just draw it here. Okay, and then you will see frequency versus decibels. Okay, low pass filter. This is called as backward substitution or initial step, what we have to do. You can see that this is 100, isn't it? 100. And this is 200. Okay, 200. If I take this as low pass filter, you know that the characteristic would have been like this. Meaning here is, this is pass band for us and this is stop band for us in case of low pass filter. Hence, what we have to do is, in initial step, we have already taken pass band as 1 radians per second and stop band, whatever is there, no, that you have to take it as 200 divided by 100 or 2 radians per second. 2 radians per second. Very simple. We will be starting with 1 radians per second, and stop band for normalized low pass filter will be this higher value divided by the lower value, 200 divided by 100, 2 radians per second. Hence, initial step is whatever is given for you, you have to take omega p is equal to 1 radians per second, and Kp, the Kp value given to you is already in the example minus 2 decibel, no change in that. Stop band edge, you know that actually it is 200, in the normalized I will take it as 2 radians per second. Stop band edge is equal to minus 20 decibels. Minus 20 decibels. Hence, it became 1 radians per second and stop band became 2 radians per second. Kpks, no change. Kpks, there is no change at all. This is called as normalized low pass filter equivalent to the one which is given. Actual data given was pass band was 200 radians per second, stop band was 100 radians per second for our high pass filter design. I transformed it into low pass. This is one initial step which you have to do. Okay. Hence we will go ahead with low pass filter design now, because we have to design low pass only. As I told you, frequency transformation, you have to design low pass only, no change in that. Okay. But I will be having an initial step like this. Now, step 1. You know, step 1 is order of the filter. Order of the filter. N is equal to log of 10 raised to minus 0.1 kp minus 1 divided by 10 raised to minus 1 ks minus 1 whole divided by 2 log omega p divided by omega s. Very simple now. Log 10 raised to minus 0.1 kp. Kp value is minus 2. Minus 1 divided by 10 raised to minus 0.1 ks. Ks value is minus 20 minus 1 whole divided by 2 log pass band. Pass band, you know that 1 radians per second I have taken. I am designing now low pass filter. Please try to understand. 1 divided by stop band 2. Okay. If you do this, just verify the answer. What you get is 3.7 and the order I am rounding it off to 4. Step 1 answer. This is the step 1 answer. N is equal to 4. I got the order of the filter equal to 4 by backward substitution. That means the first step is to find the order of the low pass filter, but initial step, whatever I have done, takes the high pass filter design specifications to low pass filter design specifications. Now let us go ahead with the step 2. Let us do step 2, where we will be finding out pole positions. Pole positions. You see, pole positions, you already found n is equal to 4, the order of the filter. Now you have to apply theta k is equal to pi by n into k plus pi by 2n plus pi by 2. Okay, where you know that k is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. There will be 4 poles. Specifically draw that in our h of s plane. H of s, where this is imaginary and this is real. Okay, there must be 4 poles in the left half plane. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is S0, S1, S2, S3. 4 poles are there now. Now let us find the angles. Theta naught is equal to, okay, I will write down this. You can verify. Pi by 8. Theta 1 is equal to 7 pi by 8. Theta 2 is equal to 9 pi by 8. And theta 3 is equal to 11 pi by 8. I have found all the angles. Similarly, now S naught is equal to minus 0.38 plus j.923. S1 is equal to minus 0.92 plus j.328. S2 is equal to minus 0.92 plus, it is minus, isn't it? Because it will be complement of this. Minus j.328. S3, which is complement of S0, minus 0.38 minus j.923, complement of this. Hence, all the 4 poles are found. Pole positions and pole magnitudes are found here. Okay, that's what is the completion of step 2. Let us go ahead with step 3 now, where H of S you are finding out. Step 3. Step 3 is about finding H of S, what we call it as filter transfer function. Okay, you know how to do that. H of S is equal to 1 divided by S minus S0, S minus S1, S minus S2, S minus S3. You see, at this step, you can take the help of filter tables. I have already told you how to read out the filter tables. Once you got the step 2 where pole positions are finalized, there will be some calculations here. But if you are going wrong, then H of S goes wrong. That's why please refer filter table, although it is not allowed in examinations. You can refer it, learn to refer it. I will tell you what exactly you have to do later. But you try to understand and get the answers quickly from filter tables. I just refer filter table, and you can see that the answer as written as S raised to 4 plus 2.613 S cube plus 3.414 S square plus 2.613 S plus 1. I found H of S. Step 3. Okay. Now step 4. It is about critical frequency. We call this as passband edge frequency. Critical frequency. Actually, the critical frequency here, no need for you to do any calculation in case of high pass filter, because the passband edge frequency, whatever is given, that itself is taken as critical frequency. Passband edge, that is 200 radians, whatever is there, that itself is taken as critical frequency, which is equal to passband edge. Hence, critical frequency is found, or the passband edge frequency is found. No need to do any calculations at this step. Okay, you directly get that. If you are getting confused in case of low pass filter also, you take the passband edge frequency itself as the critical frequency. Understood? If you are missing, for example, in example 1, we calculated it to be 4.57 and 5, but actual value passband edge frequency was 4 radians per second. You can take that as 4 radians per second, no problem. Instead of 5 radians per second, you can take it as 4 radians per second also. Hence, If you are missing out calculation, you take it as the passband edge frequency. Critical frequency is nothing but passband edge frequency. Here passband edge frequency for high pass filter is 200 radians per second. Let us take it as 200 radians per second. Now the last step is to transformation. Okay, last step 5. Frequency transformation. Okay, H of S, you are writing H of S is equal to 1 divided by S raised to 4 plus 2.61 S cube plus 3.41 S square plus 2.61 S plus 1, isn't it? Now what is the transformation you have to do? Low pass filter to high pass filter transformation. That means instead of S, you will be substituting omega C by S or omega P by S. Critical frequency or passband edge frequency divided by S. Passband frequency is 200. 200 divided by S, you have to substitute here. Hence, what you do? 1 divided by instead of S, what you substitute? 200 by S whole raised to 4 plus 2.61 S cube, that is 200 divided by S whole cube plus 3.41 S square, that is 200 divided by S square plus 2.61 instead of S, 200 instead of S here, 200 by S plus 1. See, many students get confused at this point. I don't know what is the reason for getting confused. You have to do this. This is simple mathematics which you have to do there. Okay. See, if you want, I will just reduce this equation. Okay. Now, just whole divided by 200 raised to 4 divided by S raised to 4 plus 2.61 200 raised cube divided by S cube plus 3.41 200 square divided by S square plus 2.61 200 divided by S plus 1, isn't it? Now what do? Multiply both numerator and denominator by S raised to 4. S raised to 4, S raised to 4. When you multiply S raised to 4, yes, I have written the equation here. You can see S raised to 4 divided by S raised to 4, the denominator is expanded here, 200 raised to 4 divided by S raised to 4 like this. Now, let me take this. It becomes S raised to 4 divided by S raised to 4 goes inside. S raised to 4 multiplied by 200 raised to 4 divided by S raised to 4 plus 2.61 200 cube divided by S cube multiplied by S raised to 4 plus 3.41 200 square divided by S square multiplied by S raised to 4, that goes inside here, plus 2.61 200 divided by S multiplied by S raised to 4 plus S raised to 4 into 1 S raised to 4 like this. Now whatever terms get cancelled, you cancel it out. S raised to 4 cancels with S raised to 4. S cube cancels with S raised to 4 leaving us 1S. S square cancels with S raised to 4 leaving it S square. S cancels with S raised to 4 leaving us S cube. This is S raised to 4. Now the final answer becomes S raised to 4 whole divided by, I will write down starting from S raised to 4, that's all. S raised to 4 plus 2.61 multiplied by 200 into S cube plus 3.41 200 square multiplied by S square plus 2.61 200 cube multiplied by S plus 200 raised to 4. This is what is my H of S for high pass filter. This is what is my answer. Okay. You see, I will just give the abstract. We are asked to design a high pass filter with 200 radians per second as the passband edge frequency, 100 radians per second as the stop band. I did a backward step where I took that design to low pass filter, normalized filter with 1 radians per second, and then I found the stop band frequency, and then all the steps I have followed. The last step is very important, or the 5th step, where frequency transformation is done by low pass filter to high pass filter. Instead of S, I am substituting omega p by S. Okay, this is what is the answer. If any doubts are there, you contact me on WhatsApp or you